part 5, dealing or dating my narcissistic ex. So as you guys remember in the last video, I basically was enamored with the fact that someone wanted to do certain things like feed me or tell me to eat certain things because I thought it was all about health. I think we were both on our health journeys. We both were heavy in the gym. At least I definitely was at the time. Um, so again, remember, we're only friends. We're only fucking friends. And then one day we had a situation, of course, sex. And that was when the things like changed. And it was by mistake. I think it was just like on some playful type stuff and it happened. But then after that, there was a level of possession that started immediately. But we were hanging out. It was all happy. It wasn't like um, bad, But now when I look back at it, it was a level of possession that started at that moment. So I would always go back to my apartment. At this time, he had moved to London. So when he moved to London, we were closer to each other. I remember at one point in time, we didn't even like separate from each other. I didn't go to my apartment for weeks. And this time it was just like trying new foods. I would never pick up a menu because it was said like not to pick up a menu. I got you. I'm going to make sure that you eat well. I'm going to make sure that, I tell you all the things to try. Again, for me, all of this sounds romantic. I'm like, oh, cool, that's nice. Take me to different restaurants, and I don't know, like, what some of the stuff is, but you're like, okay, I kind of got a basis of how you eat and what you like. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then I remember one specific time I woke up and I said, I need to go home. And it was met with, why do you need to go home? And I was like, well, one, I have food in the fridge. I need to make sure that none of it went bad. I know there was some meat in the fridge that I had taken out to cook. But then then I came to see you, forgot about it, things like that. At this point, I was just more so like, okay, that's cool. But you could tell there was a little hesitation, about the situation. So I go home and I'm at home. I'm cleaning up. I'm doing everything that I need to do. And I remember getting a phone call. I literally remember this day like to a T. I remember being home maybe not even 45 minutes. Literally had just got off the train, walked into my house, took a shower, start tidying up. And I remember getting a call 45 minutes into me being home. Now, roughly from each other's house, it took roughly about 30 minutes, 40 minutes for me to get home. London's quite big, especially you taking public transport. Um, and I remember I'm like, yeah, hello? And was just like, hey, I miss you. You need to come back. And I'm like, I literally just got home. Um, give me some time to kind of finish cleaning the house, finish doing certain things that I need to do. I think I can come back. And in my mind at that time, I didn't even think about it. I was in a new country. I didn't really have a lot of friends. I didn't have really anybody in this new country. So I think that sense of togetherness with somebody made it feel it was comforting. And I even was saying, like, give me to the rest of the night, let me finish. I even laid down and was like, I'm going to go to sleep. Ended up, couldn't go to sleep because I'm like, okay, it's wrong, go back, not knowing that this person's already in my head. I'm like, go back. Ended up getting on the train so late and ended up showing up at like midnight, I believe. Showing up at midnight and was like, basically, I'm here, let's sleep together, things like that. And this is where the shit started.